how's it going, buddy? We're here now, so it's downhill from here. David from Wales, via London. I think you know Todd back there, too. John from London.
Oh, yeah? Well, actually, Folkestone.
You know this lady.
Hello, darling. It's good to see you again.
London, Folkestone.
It's only 70 miles, isn't it? Whoa. Want to see what life is like with a real rock star?
Actually, a couple years ago, I met Tom about 2 years ago. He actually hunted me down, and he was looking for to help me out as a volunteer or someone that was basically needed. Hey, George, you need some help with concerts, and I was like, yeah, I mean that'd be really awesome. And it was one of the best acquisitions that I think I ever made because Tom turned out to be the ultimate partner. I mean, he was very. He stuck by me. He stuck by me the whole time.
There he is. Have a look on the back. It says Rosfest as well.
Mr. Gunnison, how are you?
L&J.
Whoever, you guys got to come.
How are you?
Rosfest! Hey, I just want to let you know.
We're ready.
I have not signed my release yet.
Oh, right, me neither. You got? Can I film you filming a documentary?
Yes, you may do that, sir.
Very cool.
How are you, bud?
Very cool.
What possessed us to do it was after this Boxbeard concert. George had always had this concept of putting a festival together. I liked the idea, and we were going to give it 15 months to put the festival together. We decided to do it a little quicker than that. We did it in 3 months. That, of course, was Rosfest2004, which turned out, in our minds, to be a complete and total success.
Pretty soon there'll be wives at Rosfest.
The elevator's over here, so we're coming on the side of it.
Fest to break the waves into,
That's it.
I'm sure.
That's it.
We're going to do that now?
Oh, desperate, yeah. Should we meet down here in 10 minutes? I was just going to check this out.
Yeah, so good to send this to.
Sorry, I didn't ask the question.
How you doing, Mick?
Nice to see you.
That's trouble right there.
How did we get invited to this festival?
Clive invited me.
Oh, that's your bit out of the way then.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got I got an email. It's as simple as that. I think George sent us an email and said, "Hey, would Arena like to come and play the Rosfest thing?" And I'd heard, we asked the guys, and Jadis had done it the year before, and they said, "Oh yes, we like it." I'm not looking there. I'm looking there. I might be looking at you, but I'm talking to you. Yeah, it was that was as simple as that. We just said, yes, we'd like to do. We haven't been to America many times. The last time we came was quite a few years ago, in fact. So it seemed like a good time to come.
So much to say, but nothing's what it seems. You're only human, just mortal to me.
Pants. You want to see my pants? Oh, those ones. No, they got a good wearing, the pants did. So I thought. Actually, I had some special pants for last night, but they never got the opportunity to arise, did they?
That's right. No, we had a plan. If we'd done one more song,
yeah, you'd have seen
there was a serious amount of pant removal.
Indeed.
I think.
But it was not to be.
Yeah.
candid video. My flyover? It will be used against me in a court of law.
It started when we did a gig with Sonus Umbra, the band in Baltimore, and we did a one-off show there with them, and through the feedback from that show, we ended up getting an invitation to Rosfest after sending our disc off to George and that kind of thing. So, I think actually initially it was an email. He sent us an email saying he was interested, that he wanted the disc, so we sent him the disc and he really enjoyed it and gave us a call. Or actually I think he asked us to call him, so we got in touch and made us an offer to come play.
There's Peter. Rob.
I'm Peter. Hey. All right.
How you doing, man? I'm glad you're here, Peter. How you doing?
I'm very well, man. It had to be you.
Pete, we've been offered this thing called Rosfest that I'm doing with Arena, and I think we should do it. I said, "What Rosfest? What's that?" And he said, "Oh, it's Rites of Spring." I said, "Yeah. Well, where is it?" He said, "Oh, it's in America." And I said, "In America?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "But I'll be there anyway, so I think we should do it." He said, "What do you think?" And I said, "Well, tell me the date." So he told me the date. And I said, "Well, look, email me the guy's details." He said, "Yeah, I've got an email. I'll send you the email." And so basically, I read the email. I talked to Bob and John Beck, and yeah, I phoned up George, and we started talking and arranging it.
It all started last May. George had emailed me about the possibility of headlining one of the nights. And we said, yeah, we've got to do it. I mean, since I was a kid, I've wanted to play in America, so for me, it was a dream come true. It then turned out that we were actually going to be playing and supporting Tangent, which is great because we played with them before. I'd love doing that, so that was amazing. Then a couple of weeks ago, Mostly Autumn had to pull out for visa issues, unfortunately. And we were asked if we would do the headline show, and we just jumped at the chance, had to do it. The experience of playing in America. How the hell do you describe something that is something you've always wanted to do? The people here have been amazing. The people who've organised it have been amazing. To have a crowd reaction like we had after the second song, it was absolutely superb. I mean, to just get a standing ovation just blows your mind. The whole experience here has been out of this world.
Well, no, initially we were meant to be playing on the Sunday night as a sort of support of the Tangent. At the last minute we were asked to play a headline slot on the Saturday night, which was a bit of a privilege and a bit of a shock, really, because we had to play a longer set. So it turned out for the better. I think it was great.
So how we got invited? Essentially, yeah, it's via Sean Gordon, our producer here, Broke Rock Records. And they, I don't know, he got the CD, he wanted to have us. We, so as he's good friend with George, of course, I don't know if they knew the music of Sylvan before or it was through Sean, but I think it was a contact. And so we got invited. He wanted to have us play here, and it's a great honor. I mean,
I think you presented us the fact that we play here on the Christmas party, didn't you? Yeah, we had a Christmas party in Hamburg, and you finally announced the concert there, and we all went crazy. That was really fun.
We got one terrorist with us, so that was a problem. He looks like a terrorist. No, he was a custom, and he should give his fingerprints, as everybody has to do now, from Europe. And yeah, there was a I don't know 1% or 0.101% fit or possibility of fit that his fingerprints belong to some terrorist or internet spy or whatever.
So he had to wait for.
So he had to wait for 2.5 hours. The customs, and yeah, he was quite upset about that, I think. But we got famous for that. Everybody knew so that he was
really
the one.
Everybody, huh?
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah.
6 months.
But to be standing there.
Yeah, the live acts been playing together about 6 months.
With Glass Hammer and on stage.
Thank you.
Rich Williams.
Actually, what had happened was Rick released the original Cryptic Vision CD last year, and I think that they had asked him to play last year, and he didn't have a live act ready to do the show. So what we set out to do was to actually create a live act that could produce the music that was on the Moments of Clarity CD faithfully and do a good job of it. So we started finding musicians. I had actually recorded with Rick 10 years ago, and called him up after I saw a newspaper article about the Moments of Clarity CD, and he said, yeah, I'm looking for a bass player, and so he hired me, and I was working with Todd and Rick, and we lined up everybody else, and it was an awesome deal.
It was actually through George, who does the radio show Friday nights on progrock.com. So, you know, he had been promoting that a lot. So I came to know it through him and fell in love with all the bands that were here last year, but wasn't able to make it last year. And then this year I finally was able to make it out here, and I'm very, very glad for it. It's been an amazing festival so far.
Bicycle and I, we missed the party back in 1971.